Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, teacher.
So, students, do you remember what we studied in earlier class?
Yes.
So, tell me first what we learned.
Meaning of human occupation.
Yes, can you tell me the meaning?
The activity in which one is engaged to earn and fulfill their basic necessities.
Good. Can you give me some examples?
Teacher,
Doctor,
farmer, nurse.
police, pilot.
Very nice. Now, further, what we studied?
We studied that the human occupation is further classified into types.
So, which one the first type of occupation that we have studied first?
Primary occupation.
Tell me now what does it means?
Primary occupation are the occupations that are directly related to the nature.
Yes. So can you give me some example of this occupation?
Farmer, sericulture, cattle rearing, animal husbandry.
Yes, very good. That means you have understood very nicely. Okay, so now what was the second type? What was the second classification?
Secondary occupation.
Right. So tell me the meaning.
Secondary occupation is dependent upon the primary occupation.
Yes, but how it is dependent? Can you give us some example?
Milk is further processed to make milk product from it like shrikhand, butter and cheese.
Very good, students. So now let us further study the more two types of occupations. So students, now tell me, the products made from the milk will be consumed at the same place where they were manufactured or processed?
No.
Then
It will be transported to other locations for selling and it will reach to the people who wants it.
yes, right. So this means the product will be transported. Now tell me one thing, how it would be transported?
By vehicle.
Who are going to transport it?
The sailor.
No, no. Who are going to drive vehicles?
Driver.
Yes, only this much work would be there.
No, loading and unloading would be needed.
Yes, so who will do that?
The people who are assigned for it.
So why they are going to do this?
To earn money and live a sustainable life.
Yes, so that means service would be given in exchange of money. Do you know which occupation is it? So this is called as tertiary occupation. Collection of milk and transportation of milk activities are related to another two occupations that we have studied earlier. Which were they?
Primary and secondary occupation.
Yes, right. Many times this occupation provide complementary service to two other occupations. Tertiary occupation is also known as service occupation. Understood everyone?
Yes, we understood.
So now let's go to the last and the next occupation. So students, can you see this all pictures?
Yes.
So what can you observe here?
The milk is being tested.
Why?
To check the quality.
Why it is needed to be done?
It is done for checking that is it okay or not, and can people use it or no.
Right. So tell me now, can we all do this?
No.
Then who can do it?
The people who has the special quality.
Or the one who can test the things.
Yes, so do you know in which occupation it will come?
Quaternary occupation.
Right. So this occupation requires a special expertise. Understood?
Yes.
It is not an ordinary service. The person having quaternary occupation must have some special skills. So, can you give me some examples of such skill based occupation or profession that will come under quaternary occupation?
Quality control manager in an cosmetic company.
Yeah, good. So, everyone understood?
Yes, teacher, we understood everything.
So, students, let me take a short recapitulation on which we have studied today. So, student, we took revision of what we learned in the previous class, the meaning of human occupation and the meaning of primary and secondary occupation with their examples. And in today's class, we understood the two other occupation, that was tertiary occupation and quaternary occupation. So, tertiary occupation, it is employment in the tertiary or a service sector. It is also known as service sector. The tertiary sector provide useful services for the primary and secondary sector. For example, banking, insurance, trade and communication, this all comes under the tertiary sector. Next is quaternary occupation. In this occupation, there are certain type of work that require exceptional skills and knowledge. Hence, this occupation is based upon the knowledge and the skills that are called quaternary occupations or skill based service occupation. People working in information technology, media, science, researcher and developer are in this sector.